It's Patricia Apolot versus the very, very dangerous Chiedza Homakoma from Zimbabwe. Let's have a look at the weigh-in from yesterday for these two ladies. As you can see, Patricia in just amazing shape.
Amazing shape, and the one thing that being a kickboxer helps her is that her leg strength is fantastic. Now people will wonder what leg strength assists with is that her punches are going to have amazing power.
Look at her traps.
She is.
Are you jealous of those traps?
Oh my God! She is in phenomenal shape.
No, she is in phenomenal shape.
Again, if this goes the distance, well, you got to back Apollo, don't you?
And you just never know about this Chiedza Homakoma. Her first 3 fights were draws.
Yeah.
She then takes on the very experienced Mona Lisa Simbanda. Mona Lisa was a clear favorite, and she won, stopped her in the second round, and obviously claimed the vacant Zimbabwean female lightweight title, so you never know.
I was here, I was with for that fight, and it was phenomenal. She exploded in that second round, and in truth, deserved to win.
All right, let's go to our MC of the night, Hugo Ribatica, to introduce both fighters for us.
Thank you, gentlemen. For those of you that are just joining us and came in a few minutes ago, thank you for joining us here at the Harare International Conference Center, where we give you Kwese Friday Fight Night. Coming up is our second bout, and this is an international female lightweight bout over 8 rounds. Fighting out of the blue corner from Uganda, Patricia Apolot.
Here comes Patricia Apolot from Uganda, actually now based in Hungary, trained and managed by her partner. You're going to see him behind her now. A former kickboxer and national Ugandan kickboxing champion who crossed over to boxing and so far is perfect. 4 fights, 4 wins, and she'll try and make it her 5th today.
She will, and we talked about her shape. You'll see it when she takes off her top and is ready to box. She's in some shape, and Patricia Homakoma, Chiedza Homakoma, isn't careful with this one. She went over the top rope, and that just shows you that she's got ability.
She's done a Prince Nassim Hamed, and she jumped over the top ropes. She's got to win now.
She's got to win
now. You can't do that and lose. You can't do that and lose. There she is, 27 years old, weight 61, height 160. They're very evenly matched. It's going to be a great fight.
And her opponent, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner from Zimbabwe, Chiedza Homakoma.
I would say I'm surprised by the crowd reaction, but I'm not. They really do support their local fighters, which is fantastic.
They really do, and Chiedza Homakoma, since that fight where she stopped Mona Lisa Simbanda, her level of support has grown in Zimbabwe. And now the fans know that she's got some ability. She can do job this one.
I feel like this is going to be a war. I've got the feeling this is going to be something a bit special. Coming into Cardi B. Do you like a bit of Cardi B?
Cardi B. And you come in to Cardi B, go over the top rope. I'm not sure who shades it here, because you can't come in to Cardi B and then lose.
Yes, it's real.
Need to check if her boots have got red bottoms.
Yeah.
Introducing our boxers, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 4 fights, 4 victories, and 2 by way of knockout. From Uganda, Patricia Apolot. And her opponent from Zimbabwe with a record of 3 fights, 1 win, 0 losses, and 2 draws. Popular by most Zimbabwean standards, Chiedza, the Queen Tiger, Homakoma. Your referee, ladies and gentlemen, for this bout is Diana Makumbe. The judges, Jokonya Kingston, Francis Nendere, and Eswell Ndlovu.
I think we're going to have a good fight with this one. I really do. Homakoma just seems so confident. I mean, look, Patricia Apolot, we know is a good fight, but Homakoma, you're right. That win against Simbanda has raised not only her profile, but her confidence as well. This could be a good one.
It certainly has. This is going to be a good one. And in terms of conditioning, I think certainly Apollo shades it. But when you
Apollo
look-
shades the condition to every single person on this card. Every man on this card, she shades it.
including the commentary team, And
Definitely
especially-
the commentary team.
especially the commentary team.
No, honestly, I mean, if you get awards for being in shape, then she's won every single award here tonight. But you don't. And I feel like Chiedza, Homakoma, you never know. I mean, you never know here.
Yeah, the surprise element is a big thing in boxing and any sport, to be honest. And she's got that. Nikita the Tiger, the Queen Tiger, they call her, and certainly Chiedza Homakoma has got the surprise element. So it'll be interesting to see how she approaches this one, because she knows she's facing a fighter who's well conditioned.
Okay, let's see if we can listen in to the ref.
My commands all the time. If I say stop, you stop. So I say break, you break. Protect yourself. Thinking of the two corners and left.
Okay, I didn't hear, but I'm going to translate. Good fight. May the best woman win.
I'm glad you speak referee.
All right, here we go. 8 rounds in the lightweight division.
Box.
Chiedza Homakoma in the red and black from Zimbabwe, and Patricia Apolot,
Box.
now based in Hungary but from Uganda, in the white and black. Let's see what these ladies can do. I'm expecting a good one here. Okay, it's clear that Homakoma is going for the knockout.
She is. But you can see that Apollo is the more technical fighter.
Apollo is, I think, because Apollo is the more technical and, again, the more experienced, she can't get in a brawl.
No, she can't.
She needs to box. But it's going to be difficult. I mean, Chiedza Homakoma looks like a very, very strong woman.
And here's what Homakoma is doing well. She's counter-punching very well because she's letting Apollo, sucking her in, letting her control the ring. She's controlling the center of the ring. And when Apollo then swings, she's then counter-punching and landing the telling blows. And Apollo isn't getting the best of this fight so far.
I think Apollo's doing the right thing, though. She's taking her time here a little bit. She stepped back there for a few seconds, like she's doing now. Give that little 5-second breather and then think about what you're going to do. Like there, she landed a big right and a big left there as well.
Did you come to watch some boxing?
Homakoma likes to brawl.
She does.
I'm guessing she might be best friends with Mandondo, who fought the last fight. They just like a fight, don't they?
They love
I
a
think
fight.
if Patricia wanted a fight, she's definitely got one. Better for Patricia. And she's getting cool. She lands that right, but she leaves her head wide open.
Wide open all the time. She's missing with that right, and then the counter punch is what's landing and hitting her head. And she's got to find a counter for that. And I hope her corners are realizing that they need a counter for that, because if they don't, this will be a fairly short fight.
Good little punch there from Patricia Apolot. She moves out of the pocket. Good little right hand. They stare at each other there for a few seconds. But very, very good first round. Very interesting, very entertaining.
A lot more boxing in this one, and you can see that both corners have thought about a strategy in this fight and are trying to implement it. But the thing is, it's a counter strategy that's going to get them over the line.
Agreed. Let's have a look at some of the action from the very, very first round here. I feel like if they get into a brawl's going to favor Homakoma all day.
Most certainly. And you'll find that I think Apollo is going to try and control the ring as she was doing in that first round. Keep the center of the ring and keep Homakoma moving, because she reckons that if they go the distance, if they go deep into this fight, she's got more conditioning, better conditioning than Homakoma. Homakoma will get tired and that opening will open up.
Here we go, round number 2 of this 8-round fight between Chiedza Homakoma and Patricia Apolot from Uganda. I actually believe that Homakoma could have won that first round.
She could have.
Yeah.
But here we go, the controlled action of Apollo.
It's just going on physique. you almost get the feeling that Apollo could be stronger, but I think Homakoma is the stronger of the two.
It looks that way.
Every time they engage and both land punches, it seems like Apollo doesn't really want to engage.
Box.
No, she doesn't. And it looks as if when Homakoma lands the blows, like that one, they're doing some damage.
I have a feeling. Okay, Apollo just pointed something out there that I think almost as if to say Homakoma doesn't have her gum shielding. I'm not quite sure what I can see, but she seemed to ask the ref about it, and the referee kind of dismissed it. Oh, she definitely does have it in.
She has it in.
I wonder what she was complaining or talking about.
That right hook is missing. But I'll tell you now, if one of those lands, it's good night, nurse.
Yeah. One thing about Homakoma, she looks very composed. Look at her.
Very composed.
Look, she's enjoying herself. She's actually smiling. And normally with boxers, once you feel the opponent's power, when you know you can take it, you don't mind being in a brawl. And I feel like she's felt Apollo's power, and she's not too afraid of it.
She's not too afraid of it, and she's just trying to protect herself and cover herself, and is able to evade anything that Apollo is throwing at her.
Apollo, for the experience of the two, looks very ragged here. I expected a more technical fight from Apollo.
Yeah, I think Homakoma shaded that round as well, because lots of swinging from Apollo, but she's missing a lot too.
Again, good action in the second round. Homakoma definitely looks, I think, the more composed of the two. And I think she's a right hand away from causing real damage here.
Absolutely, like we said, that right hand, if that lands, I think it's going to be good night for Chiedza Homakoma. And then also, you look at the two fighters in their corners now. Apollo dancing to the music that's playing, Chiedza Homakoma sitting on her stool. So you got to think to yourself, in terms of conditioning, Apollo has no problems. But she's going to need to land some telling blows or on points. This goes the distance. Homakoma might just shade this fight.
Yeah, you're right. She was almost playing like a psychological game with her there, saying, look, I'm fit, you're not, I'm going to stand. And you're on your feet. If it goes to 8 rounds, then you're in trouble. Will it go 8 rounds is the question.
The question is one of those right hooks going to land from Apollo? Because if it does, I wouldn't want to
there
be on
was
it.
one there.
Yeah.
From Apollo. Lands it again, a big one as well then as Apollo. Oh, landed! Homakoma definitely took a step back there. She realizes she's in a fight now. But she's still dangerous as Homakoma. She's still there, still dangerous. But Apollo's landing some big, swing and a miss there.
There it goes again. That right hook, it's missing now. But I'll tell you, it's just going to be one landing. And this fight could well be over.
Patricia Apollo really does need to set her punch up. She needs to use that jab. She's not used it all night. She's got to set the punch up. You can't be throwing that right hand. It's so telegraphed. It's easy for Homakoma to avoid.
Yeah, and you see, the thing is, as you point out, the fact that it's telegraphed and it's coming from so deep, almost coming from behind her, Homakoma is able to see it coming and duck. Now what Homakoma is then doing is that her counter punching is then hurting Apollo.
Homakoma very naughty. I don't know if we saw that. We got a replay.
Holding her hand.
Homakoma held the hair of Apollo. Was that a slip? I thought that was a knockdown. I want to see that again.
I think Apollo was pointing out that she slipped. There was no standing 8 count.
Nothing from the referee at
Yeah.
all, but I don't know. Oh, another big one from Homakoma is landing some big punches here, and I don't know, I think Apollo, she's felt a few of those punches. Oh, big one, big right hand from Apollo. Oh, off of the bell. To be fair to her, you can't really hear the bell here with all the noise.
Well, I didn't hear the bell, so in truth, she had every right to carry on fighting.
Can't hear the bell. She's laughing with her corner as Apollo. I think
She's loving this.
she's starting to enjoy it a little bit. I don't know how you can enjoy this, but she's enjoying it.
Did you hear a bell there?
I didn't hear a bell. It's very difficult.
Well, back to the replays. And like we said earlier, she's got to jab a little bit more with that left, set up her fight.
Oh no, that was a knockdown.
That was a knockdown.
That was a knockdown. That was clearly a knockdown there, and that should be a 10-8 round for Homakoma. That was a knockdown, clearly.
Absolutely.
She's got away with that as Apollo, and the referee should be more on it, really.
Yeah.
The referee was in a good place and position and still didn't see that.
Chiedza Homakoma sitting at every time that she goes to her corner. Still looking confident. Doesn't look like she's ragged in any way.
Apollo standing again. Honestly, I think we might have to visit Apollo in the gym tomorrow and understand how fit she is, because she stands in between rounds. This is nothing.
Not interested at it.
Yeah, not interested.
Because she's putting us to shame.
She really, well, speak for yourself. I still have what looks like a two-pack.
Watch your move.
Round 4 of 8 here. Remember, 2-minute rounds for female boxing. And Apollo started this round as she ended, I think, for the last round. Oh, she's landing big blows here. Sometimes I don't know if Homakoma is, I don't know if she's hurt or tired. It's very difficult to see.
Very difficult to see. But the one thing I've noticed now is that we were complimenting Homakoma on her guard. There's a counter now coming from Apollo, and she's giving her that uppercut. That's landing quite a bit.
Yeah, Apollo, I think, definitely showing the better boxing, but this is what Homakoma wants. She wants to brawl. She knows she has the better boxing skills. She's like, let's just have a fight. And if they do have a fight, then she can land one of those big punches that I think put Apollo down in the last round.
I think I've got an answer for you now. I think Homakoma is hurt.
Yeah?
She's hurt because her guard is down.
Yeah,
She's trying to
I
hide
agree.
it with some showboating, but
Definitely hurt here.
she's hurt.
Those punches from Apollo, I think, are starting to take their toll.
Yeah.
And she's probably going to need a big haymaker to kind of turn this one around. I think Apollo's starting to enjoy it a little bit as well. Better from Apollo, a jab. Finally we're seeing a jab. Again, she tries to throw it. Last 20 seconds of round number 4. Homakoma is hurt, but she's still there. And while she's still there, she's still dangerous.
She's going to have to counter this because Apollo, I believe, has shaded this round. There's lots to do here for Homakoma.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Homakoma will lose this fight, not on anything else but fatigue. I think Apollo's just the fitter of the two, and it's clearly obvious to see.
Fitter of the two. Well, we heard the bell on that one.
Yeah, the bell was banged a lot louder that time. Let's have a look at the action from that round. Better from Patricia here, a lot better. Landed some big blows, and Homakoma, every time she gets hurt, she comes back, but I agree, I think she was hurt in that round.
I think she was hurt in that round. She needs a big recovery in this coming round because there were some telling blows that landed there. Dancing between rounds for Apollo. That's a first.
Yeah, I've actually never seen that before.
Hasn't sat down once, doesn't take any water. She's certainly much fitter. You can ask her when you go to a gym tomorrow. I'm not joining you.
And that was a lie. I'm checking out of that. She's obviously extremely fit. And you wonder if she's the kind of woman that would love to fight 3-minute rounds rather than 2 minutes.
Absolutely.
Big blow. Another big right hand from Apollo. She's starting to land that right hand now. She's more going straight with it rather than swinging.
Yeah. She's turned it a little bit into a jab more so than the hook that we were seeing earlier.
Yeah. And I feel like she's getting more power through it rather than those big windmill punches.
We talked about the power in those legs. We talked about the conditioning in her legs. This is where it's going to carry her because she's able to stand strong, get a low center of gravity, and throw that jab, and it's going to do some damage to Homakoma.
Yeah, you're right. I think the technique is so important in boxing. And as strong as Homakoma is, because she doesn't throw her punches right, she loses a lot of power. Apollo now is really starting to turn that body with those punches and generate a huge amount of power, and I think that's what's telling her in this fight. And I think that's why she's probably going to go on to win. Again though, I wouldn't want to be a judge scoring this one.
This one's another one, tight one to call.
If that landed, we felt it over here, the wind of that punch.
Do you know what? I think her head would have landed in row Q. Yeah, there we go. She's hurt. She's hurt.
She is hurt.
Good night, nurse.
Yeah, she's tired and she's hurt, and I think the referee might just want to just be careful and look at this one. She's holding on tight. Look, she doesn't want to let go. She's that tired.
The ref might need to step in here.
Look.
No, she's done.
She doesn't want to
Look
be
at
there
her knees.
anymore.
Her knees are gone.
I'll be surprised if they send her out for round 6. I think she's very, very tired now. Yeah, very tired. Apollo just getting
time.
stronger.
Apollo wants to finish us now.
Apollo's just getting stronger and stronger. The corner of Apollo do high five. They love it.
Still not sitting down. Standing. Homakoma done. Now, if we watch Apollo, she's doing the right things now, as you said earlier. She's not trying to swing for the fences. She's just landing the telling blows and knows that her opponent is tired.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Wearing
Better
her
punches,
down.
stronger punches, and I think it's the writing's on the wall here. It really is for Homakoma. But look, it's been a spirited performance. Again, standing up. Look, has she had a fight?
No
I
water.
can't even see no sweat on her.
Standing up.
She's not even breathing heavily.
She is in amazing shape.
No, honestly, she's in amazing shape. I think she's just enjoying it now.
She is. And in truth, we were always taught as children not to play with our food. I think Apollo might be guilty of that.
I'm envious of her six-pack, I can't lie. I'm looking at it now and I'm quite envious of that. Here's Homakoma looking completely the opposite.
Yep.
Doesn't want to be there.
Could
Tired.
think of many places she'd
Yes.
rather be.
Here we go. Round number 6 of this 8-round fight here. Patricia Apolot from Uganda in the white and I'd call it dark blue. And Homakoma in the red. You know,
Oh, Apollo wants to end it
Apolot
now.
wants to end it. And I think Homakoma's almost doing a last stand here.
She is.
Referee needs to break this up.
But Apollo is sure that she's got Homakoma on the proverbial and metaphoric ropes and wants to end this fight.
You know, credit to Homakoma though. She's still there, still throwing punches. And you got, I mean, we obviously talk about Apollo's fitness, but even Homakoma, you've got to be fit to be in there.
You do.
It's not easy, even though they're 2-minute rounds, you've got to be really fit.
And to take some of the punishment that
Exactly.
she has and
So
still be
credit to her.
standing is credit to her.
But the legs are definitely gone now.
The
aren't
legs
they?
are gone, the punches are labored. It's a matter of time now.
It is. And you really, if you're Apollo and you're her corner person, you've got to tell her just a bit more pedal to the metal, and you can get her out of it.
Certainly. And I think that was a discussion earlier because she exploded in this round, but has sort of taken her foot off the pedal
Agreed.
again. And seems to be playing with her opponent.
I mean, you wonder if Apollo's tired. I mean, all those muscles do carry a lot of lactic acid.
It does,
And you wonder if she's starting to feel the pace as well.
and you can see it in the way that she's throwing her punches now. She's feeling the pace of it. Obviously, she wants to put that strong demeanor across because it's a facade that she's made.
Yeah.
But that punch was easily telling that Apollo too is feeling the pace of this.
The referee, look, the referee's got to either have a word Homakoma or take a point away. She's constantly holding now. Look, the round's ended and she still wants to hold.
It's to keep herself upright. Her legs are gone. She's got nothing left in the tank, and in truth,
Absolutely.
the ref could have and should have stepped in the last round, never mind this round.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And this is the explosion at the start of the round, where Apollo came out, far side of the blocks, and tried to finish it, and then realized that Homakoma still has a little bit about her. Oh, we got off screen at the moment. We got Apollo taking her first drink of water in this entire fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Apollo has taken a sip of water.
That's big news.
That is big news. If we go another round, does she sit down? Does she sit down?
Possibly. I think the bookmakers will be taking money on that.
You know, but while Homakoma is still there, you never know. Why is she still there?
You never know. And
You've seen the power in her last fight against Mona Lisa Simbanda. She can definitely punch, and you never know. She's still there.
all it takes is one telling blow, and everything swings in the other direction.
Absolutely.
Nikita, the Queen Tiger, they call her Homakoma.
One thing these ladies do have in common, both of their favorite fighters are Layla Ali. Muhammad Ali's daughter, that obviously was a world championship boxer in the late 90s and early 2000s, is their favorite fighter. And I guess she was almost a springboard for a lot of these girls here to start fighting.
Indeed, she was like the first real superstar fighter, as
Agreed.
it were. And so, you know, similar to what Michael Jordan did for basketball, Tiger Woods for golf, Serena Williams for women's tennis, Layla Ali was the same. And so it's not surprising that they all draw inspiration from her.
You just named and reeled off some amazing athletes there. Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods. Wow.
Don't forget Serena Williams.
Oh, you know what? I've said this, and we're going off topic now. I think Serena Williams is the best athlete of all time. I really
Agreed.
do believe that.
No argument.
Phenomenal athlete. Referee finally gives both of them a warning. Taking 7 rounds, but she does it. Crowd are starting to chant here. They want her rally. But she's being caught is Homakoma. Every time she comes in and throws punches, she gets caught. But again, a very, very spirited effort from her.
But the holding is what's keeping her in this fight, because she's able to breathe, recover, and then try and get that last burst. And you can see it that Homakoma knows that she's done, but she's trying to land that one punch.
The corner of Patricia Apolot finally telling her to push. But with 10 seconds left in round 7, it's going to be too late to do anything. So we are going to a round 8. And if I'm honest with you, I did expect a round 8 from the way Homakoma looked in round 5.
In truth, we didn't expect it, but Homakoma managing to make it to the 8th round, and that's credit to her. But I would say, on the balance of this fight, Apollo shading it for me.
I was about to ask you that. Do you think Apollo's winning the fight convincingly? Will the judges see it any other way?
I would say so, and on the basis that there was a period round about the 5th round where Apollo came out and started boxing, and that's when she was landing the telling blows, and those are the ones that counted. And I think if there's any round that's going to deliver for her, it will be the 5th and the 6th round that give her the fight.
Yeah, no, absolutely, you're right. Even if the rounds have been close, Apollo's just done more. And all the holding from Homakoma as well has been a bit annoying.
It has, and I think, listen, the judges are human, and so their scoring also is going to be colored by that. But Apollo has come out, been very controlled about her movements.
Yeah, I can't believe what I just saw. I think the referee went to the corner of Apollo and said, you need to stop holding.
I think she got the wrong fighter there.
I think she has got the wrong fighter. It's very easy to tell the difference between the two athletes. She can't really get this wrong, can she?
Very easy. So that was surprising.
Here we go, round number 8, and another hold by the two ladies.
Yeah. A legitimate one that time.
And a touch of the gloves as well.
Yep.
That's as friendly as it gets. Now we go to war, hopefully, for the final round. Oh, both of them. Big swings now.
Here we go.
Apollo definitely getting the better of those swings. Oh, but Homakoma lands big as well. Apolot's got to be careful. She's winning the fight. She doesn't want to get caught with something silly here.
And Apollo just needs to get out of that holding, and she could actually stop this fighter, Homakoma, because she's landed some telling blows that have done some damage.
Oh, big one as well. Took the head back of Homakoma. She really is a strong woman to still be in there, taking all these punishment for 8 rounds of punishment. Again, testament to her fitness and her strength as well.
Certainly. She's taken some punishment. And like we said, Apollo looks like she shaded this. Oh my goodness. A big body blow there.
Technique has gone out the window in this fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is now, as we say, a phone booth fight. If you're watching for jabs and uppercuts and right hands, you're watching the wrong fight.
That's hopefully
These
coming
ladies
later.
are just going to war in this last 20 seconds. Crowd have joined them as well.
Both fighters out on their legs. They've given it all. This is what we like to see.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. You give everything. You don't want to go back to the change room knowing you could have given 10% more. You want to walk out of that ring absolutely exhausted, knowing you've given everything you can.
And both these fighters are going to be absolutely shattered. There goes the bell. What a fight by both these fighters.
Now, honestly, both of them, very fit, great fight. I think Apollo shaded it, but we are in Zimbabwe. Homakoma is a Zimbabwean fighter. I'm not saying anything, but you never know.
You never know. Apollo has been well received by the crowd and has been, through her antics in the corner where she's been dancing and all sorts, endeared herself to the crowd in quite some way.
Here's some of the highlights from the final round, round number 8. Again, better boxing from Apollo.
Better
Definitely the
box.
stronger of the two as well.
And so Apollo also showing, I think, different ways that she can box, because even when they got into the phone booth, she was able to brawl. When it came to the boxing, she was able to box. And listen, coming from a kickboxing background, you wouldn't expect it, but certainly fantastic effort by Apollo.
That's a very good point you made. When they brawled, she brawled. When they boxed, she boxed. She can do everything. Unfortunately for Homakoma, she can only brawl for now. She can't really box right now, but I think there's a bright future for Homakoma, because she's definitely a strong woman, definitely courageous. The flags are out.
But again, as in the previous fight, both fighters, none of them claiming the fight, just proud to still be in the squared circle and to have participated in such an epic brawl, an epic fight. Needed to box, needed to brawl, did both with aplomb.
Yeah, again, it'll be interesting to hear the scorecards. We obviously at ringside think Apollo won it, but it's what you like. And if the judges like the style of Homakoma, then you never know.
Absolutely. Could this possibly be the result that you called on the previous one? A draw?
I think